3, 2, 1.
Teros sporting.
Let's see how that unarmed Teros plays out.
Yeah, especially with the hammer tosses from Stevenator. Hopefully we'll be able to see those. Immediately opens up the unarmed, finds the hammer and gets the stop, but doesn't get any follow-up. Magmabob trying to space him out with the sword, but there it is!
Scoop. Great hammer play coming out from Steve. Finds the Sair. Magmabob picks up a hammer of his own.
He's just making a statement with these neutral sigs, putting out 2 of them and not getting punished, and already sending Magmabob off the side of the map. Another neutral signature. He's destroying Magmabob's Bodvar right now.
Finds another end sig.
He's just using the neutral sig as if it's the only move in Teros' kit, and it's working. A side light to send Magmabob off the side of the stage, and a gravy cancel side light to cover his recovery. But Magmabob is back on center, and he's using the D-light side air to be able to rack up some damage on the Stevenator himself.
Stevenator looking for stops, looking to get some more pressure, and he finds it, and he finds the Sair and takes Magmabob off the map for the first time.
The stomp. Side air to just destroy Magmabob's Bodvar. Gets the unarmed.
Finds another combo. Stomp, neutral, side air. Magmabob with the hammer, trying to return pressure. Finds the recovery, picks up the mine, ends up putting it on the ledge.
Amazing reaction time from Stevenator there to be able to deal with the fact that Magmabob punished his neutral sig, went for the weapon toss, dodged out of the way, and used the recovery back on stage.
Side sig. This might be the end of Stevenator's stock. There it is, bomb to the back. Will Magmabob have what it takes to finish the stock?
The patience from Magmabob there with that mine toss was insane. Stevenator just walked past him thinking that the bomb was already going to be thrown, and it hit him in the back of the head. Magmabob now has the sword in hand, denying every weapon from Stevenator that he can. Stevenator goes for a charged neutral signature. Ooh, another bomb toss. Both players just charging whatever it is they've got in their hands, trying to end the other player's stock.
Magmabob goes for the gravy D-Sig, gets punished by Steve. Steve's still holding on to that third stock, and it's finally gone. Magmabob sitting at red.
Sitting at red, hits him with the neutral air. Stevenator has a mine in hand, tosses it onto the ground, and goes to recovery. Magmabob is
looking for that signature, looking for that scoop, looking for that Sair, anything to close out the game.
There's the side light. He tosses the hammer in the air to recover Magmabob from recovering low. Does he have enough jumps? He does. Barely gets back on the stage, but
hits him with the down sig and sends Magmabob flying.
Wow, excellent downside coverage there. Magmabob deciding not to jump, but instead get caught by Stevenator's signature usage. Well, Stevenator finds himself with the axe.
Both players trading up. Stevenator still with that stock lead, but Magmabob is really finding what he needs to do to get that stock off of Steve.
Stevenator has no patience with that recovery, however, and gets hit by a weapon toss, but still manages to recover. Magmabob misspaces his side signature, and Stevenator finds himself on the stage, but we saw the recovery.
Finds him with the recovery for the kill.
And he gets killed off the top. This match, which has been in Stevenator's favor for so long, is now basically even. Stevenator going with unarmed combos, but Magmabob finding a side light and racking up the damage with his sword. A great gravy cancel neutral light to be able to put Stevenator out of his range of attacks.
Stevenator looking for that neutral light, but gets punished by Magmabob's sword.
Ooh, an excellent slide air goes for a neutral air follow-up, but Magmabob is using these spot dodges appropriately to be able to dodge out of Stevenator's axe pressure. He might want to toss it to the side and find the hammer.
Finds that neutral though.
Gets the neutral
and it does a ton of damage. Magmabob doesn't connect with that side sig.
Ooh, goes for a very risky signature that gets punished by Magmabob. But Magmabob goes for a gravy cancel neutral sig. He might be out of a dodge. No, instead it gets back to the stage, but both players are fighting off stage. That's not what he wants to do.
And he gets smacked down off of the gravy boat.
I feel like
to Stevenator's Teros.
I feel like there was a lot of poor decisions and misinputs made by Magmabob on the ledge there. I don't think he wanted to go for that gravy cancel. Maybe he wanted to like reposition it, but that definitely did not work out well for him. But it did work out for Stevenator, and he takes game 1 with a Teros pick nonetheless.
Will he stick with it though?
Probably not. Bans out Thunder and Blackguard. Let's see what legend Stevenator picks.
Bring it to Mammoth. Both players sticking to their champions.
Wow, that is surprising. Stevenator feeling confident with his Teros. Let's see if Magmabob can switch it up on Mammoth Fortress. We have ledges here for him to be able to grab onto, so Stevenator won't be able to be nearly as imposing with his axe down airs.
2, 1, brawl.
Those down airs do have a lot of force behind them.
Indeed, indeed. Magmabob gets the first unarmed combo, finds the sword, keeping Stevenator denied of weapons. He's going for the spike ball, but instead Stevenator hits him with a sick unarmed combo.
Steve ends up finding an axe, but he also finds a ridiculous combo for Magmabob.
Yeah, that D-Light down air being followed up by a ground pound that doesn't connect. Stevenator taking a decent amount of damage, but he goes for a side sig, and Stevenator punishes it, and it finds a neutral sig. These down airs are destroying him.
Goes for the ground pound.
Oh,
Magmabob finds his way back to the ledge. Stevenator trying to keep the pressure up with those ground pounds and those recoveries with that axe.
Those ground pounds have amazing spacing and patience from Stevenator, but Magmabob still manages to find a way to recover despite all the damage.
Finds the down light side air, goes for that down sig on the ledge, but gets smacked off with that hammer.
Down signature was such an excellent option for Magmabob, and he just barely misspaced to where he didn't catch Stevenator, and he was able to punish him with the side air. Magmabob goes to the Gravy Cancel Disco, but it doesn't connect. And he sends Stevenator flying, has a sword in hand right now. Will he be able to end the stock, or is he going to take a considerable amount of damage?
Ooh, eats the side sig from Magmabob, takes the first stock off of Stevenator.
Yep, and the stocks are essentially even.
And
Magmabob has sword in hand.
Steve ends up finding the hammer, hits him with the scoop, looks for that neutral air, but he doesn't find it.
Ooh,
Getting pushed off by the sword pressure right now. Goes for the GP, but Magmabob is just doing so well at punishing him with those downlights.
Yeah, there's a neutral signature that we didn't see from Steve. He spammed the hell out of it at the beginning of the first round, but we haven't been seeing many more signatures from him since.
I don't think he wants to be open against Magmabob's sword like that.
Yeah, definitely not. Magmabob both players having the hammer right now.
Now that Magmabob has picked up a hammer, he did go for that end sig.
Yeah, I definitely did see it. Goes for the side signature as well, and there's the end sig to throw him off the map once again. Will he go for a Gravy Cancel end sig?
Ooh, just smacks him with a hammer instead. Looks for that reverse end sig, not quite sure why. Stevenator knocked off by the neutral sig from Magma.
Oh, Magmabob being sent up into the air, holds onto the sword. Stevenator has a hammer, but he gets hit by a Gravy Cancel D-Light.
Down sig, side light.
And he gets him gets hit by the recovery and tosses Stevenator off the bottom of the map, taking the lead for the first time in this entire match. Magmabob in the red, still low, a stock advantage. Barely dodges underneath that bomb. Stevenator has no fear. He wants to fight Magmabob right now with his unarmed combat.
He does find that axe, and he finds the Sair.
He's going deep right now, waiting for Magmabob to make one misstep so he can hit him with a ground pound or a down air. Instead, finds the side air, sends him off the side of the map, and evens it up 1-1.
Taking the hammer over the axe.
Holds on the hammer. Magmabob looking for a weapon.
Stevenator
tries to punish.
Ends up finding that stomp neutral combo, but Magmabob finds the recovery.
Ooh,
Still denied of a weapon. Ends up finding a hammer, but gets scooped and nared.
Oh, nared again, sent into the red, and then
the sliding.
No, I think that was a Gravy Cancel side sig. He made it just